Grace. How y'all doing? I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Are you saved by his grace? 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountaintop and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples of we called them Noah's, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. And they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from cold steel radio, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? You betrayed your heroes, your ghosts, hot ashes from trees, hot air from a cool breeze. Go with a change. Did you exchange a walk on part of the wall? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. Wish you were digging. How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day? Some goes out to all you natural girls. Oh, he's out. I didn't know he was out. You didn't know he was out either, did you? I'll make sure. A letter to Cadbury's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Sing his head off, isn't he? I work for days, toil for hours and hours. Get out, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head. As you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Oh man. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I climb the walls, climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I'll love, love, the one from above. Natural girl. I climb the walls, climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. You're a natural girl. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Because that's all you natural girls. See, they don't sing for you, they sing about blokes. Pretending to be girls. You once, twice, 3 times a lady. And no, I don't believe so. Let's open up that one. On the third capo, Peter. It's better. That sounds lovely, that story, isn't it? I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Hearing your emotion have an echo. So much pain when you're out there without a care, yeah. I was out of touch. It wasn't because I didn't know enough. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. And I hope you're having the time of your life. But baby, think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? I said, bless your soul. Really think that you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. My hero gave his life upon the cross, all because he loves you and me. Ever since I was little, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. No coincidence, I've come. I can die when I'm done. Does that make me crazy? Does that make you crazy? Does that make us crazy? Possibly. Dun. I remember when. This one goes out to all you internet trolls, you women in black. I mean, men in black. Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry, gentlemen. Anybody like the blues? There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me, Roberto. To all the fake presidents, fake prime ministers who have done knack all to change the world because the pockets are lined by bankers. Secret agent man. To all the fake footballers running around pretending to be men, but you got bandy legs and bandy arms. Secret agent man. We're giving you a facelift and a double vasectomy. Beware of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You give yourself away, you'll know them by their fruits. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the fake popes, pastors, rabbis, imams from around the world, you're all a bunch of big fakers. Secret agent man. To the fake bullet that grazed Donald Trump's imaginary ear. Secret agent man. They've given you a facelift, but they take them. No, it's not right, is it? I'm playing it the other bit. Dang it! Where was we? Oh yeah. Secret agent man. Oh, they're giving you a facelift and a double vasectomy. There it is. Played it backwards. Invade! Hey, pizza! Swinging on the river one day, lying on the mountain of the next day. I don't let the one way slip when you're kissing those flip-flop legs. Shush, Albie. Odds are you won't kiss me tomorrow. To the 14-year-old secretly transgendered schoolgirl who gave me a love bite called Amanda. Secret agent Amanda. Oh, they've given you a facelift and a big old pair of fake old boobs. That goes out to all you flip-flops, yeah? You know who you are, big bunch of fakers. Good, let's play Manch. Madonna. A little bit of Spanish music. Hola! Mucho gusto! I used to have a Spanish guitar when I first started. Big old thing it was. Here is Rose. We kept it. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I've never gone and do the song. Young girl with her eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. But tropical, the island breeze, all nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be now. Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high when the rays that sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. One when carried on the sea coast to Ti amo, he dived me head again. I prayed the days would last, they went so fast. The tropical, the island breeze, all nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as the sun played, the sun would set so high when the rays would sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. I fell in love with some. Now, the last song. I fell in love with San Pedro. One when carried on the sea coast to me. Tropical, the island breeze, all nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as the sun played, the sun would set so high when the rays and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. My Spanish lullaby. How you all doing? Did you have a nice day? Let's sing one for God. Run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta go. It's gonna cut you down. tell the long-tongued liar, go and tell the midnight rider, tell the rebel, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him the God's gonna cut you down. Goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, swear I had the heart of an angel's feet. Easy for you to say. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, you swear, I'll do it again. I swear I heard the shuffle of an angel's feet. Come on, Peter, you know this. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, swear I heard the shuffle of an angel's feet. He called my name and my heart stood still. He said, Punch, go do my will, go. Tell the long-tongued liar, tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him the God's gonna cut you down. Throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. For sure as God made black and white, storm in the dark will be brought into the light. So run on for a long time, keep running for a long time. I said run on for a long time, but sooner or later God will gonna cut you down. I said sooner or later God will gonna cut you down. Bink. There you go. Thank you, Father. Does my little fella want a quack quack? My little quack quack. What a treat. What a treat, eh? Look at you, soppy dog. Been in the garden again, haven't you? Running through the weeds and the bushes, chasing foxes. Do you want a quack quack? Oh, I should jump. Go on then, I'll leave the door open so you can get a drink. May I sit down now? May I? That'd be nice. Yeah, go and sit down. Go and get on your bed. On your bed you did, baby. Yeah, good boy. Oh, I've been waiting all day to do that. Stretch out. Right, there we go. Okay. Every day we look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it's absolutely amazing. The human skeleton, that is. Humans in particular are amazing compared to all the other animals. And don't get me wrong, there are some amazing animals out there. Some can fly, some can swim. Some can literally change colour to the surrounding environments. Chameleons to be one. God's amazing designs are spread right across the earth. I was thinking just about berries. Just berries alone today. Because I'm surrounded by berry trees. I just started thinking about berries and I thought strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, gooseberries. There's so many berries. Each one tastes different. It's amazing. I don't care what you say. It's amazing. Just on berries alone, God is amazing. And his most wondrous of all designs is us. And we've been absolutely skewered, side rammed by Satan with lies. Broadsided is the word I was looking for. Side rammed. We've been broadsided by Satan's lies. It's really simple once you get the hang of doing it. Men have bigger skulls. Look at the difference in size. It's a visible thing. Men's skulls are 15% bigger, thicker and denser. At least 15%. Some men are massive, aren't they? Than a woman's. You have to grow a really, really big woman to match this bone density for the skeleton to weigh the same. Because if you was to weigh the human skeletons alone, the man would always be heavier because his bones are denser. Once you get used to looking at the big triangle of a man and the spread of his face, it becomes quite obvious that the man has got a bigger face. That's why he's got a bigger skeleton. They show it in all diagrams that the males are bigger. Okay? Even when the faces are the same size, meaning the same height, I'm going to shut that beard up. Even when the faces are the same size, School, sorry. The faces are still different sizes. Are you in there? You are in there, you little dude. Thought he was on top of the cage. Night night, Al, baby. Oi! Getting all nasty, growing a pair of balls. You ain't even got any, you a girl. Used to be a boy. Secretly flipped on me one night. Twat. Ha ha, very funny father. Right. Back to you lot. So, males have got bigger faces and you can distinguish us by our bigger skeletons. The widest part of a man's face is below his eyes. The widest part of a woman's face is in the hairline. This gives the man a blocky shaped head, or we call it a cannonball because it's almost as wide as it is long, like a cannonball or a bowling ball. A woman is nowhere near as wide as it is long. So we call it an upside down egg because women have close set rounded eyes, men have far apart eyes. Men have bigger noses, women have little noses. Bigger teeth, little teeth, wider dental arch. I used to hate my smile, I really do. Now when I see my big goofy smile, I'm like, yeah, I'm a boy. Square jaw versus a sloping jaw, pointed chin, excerpts of copyrighted material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission from or payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder, do you hear me at the back? We stop right there on Davor. Go back. I'm going to go back and do Davor. Oh, did I copy and paste? I didn't copy and paste, did I? Think 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Let me copy and paste. On your bed. Over there, you're wet. You've been in the garden, you know. On your bed. Got yourself all wet. You're not coming up here soaking my couch. Get off. Go on. Divvy. You just ignore him. Yeah, I was going to say, don't make me tell you to move. Div. I don't know why, right? Somebody's got into him these last 2 weeks. It's something to do with girls in here, I'm telling you. He has just become so ignorant. Usually, I can just instantly, a whistle or his name, or bring him to my feet, wagging his tail. At the minute, I just can't get him to do anything. It's like, why, right? He can smell girls everywhere. He's not paying attention to daddy, are you div? He was ace at the car boot earlier. I went to a car boot with Raish, and there was so many other dogs there, and every single one he laid down, and everyone loved him. Because he's such a soft dog, aren't you, div? Right. What's that? Who's that? Amy Grant. I've done Amy Grant, there's no Gates. Charlie Kirk's been done as well. I've definitely done Charlie Kirk. That's definitely got him in. I'm not sure about the Amy Grant. I'm sure Amy Grant hasn't got Gates. I don't know. I'm sure Amy Grant's one that I couldn't find Gates on. Right, hang on 1 second. Stop putting me off. Paste. Bink. Picture. Post. Facebook. Posted. Twitter. Tweet. Did you ever know that you're my hero, Jesus? You listen then, you trolley bitches. You can't stand it when he uses his name. He's not called Jesus, he's called Yahushua. He's called Jesus. My translation of his name is Jesus. I'm English. You like that one, do you? That's alright, you're welcome. Right, let me come back. Bink. Share to group, and I'm good to go. Share to group, and I'm good to go. There we go. Pancho Peach School of Forensics. Thank you very much. Twist. Search. Gone. Right, back to class. Now I can say hello. How are you all doing? I hope we had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Who was first in class? I think it was Kyle, wasn't it? It was Kyle. Juice, how are you doing? Dutch girls, you are beautiful. Tubbs, how are you doing? Luke, many blessings, Luke. How are you doing, sunshine? Trini, welcome to the show, and Rachel, and Alpha. Blessings to all of you. He makes jingling noises, he makes scratching noises on the wooden floor. That's what he makes. Right, we're good to go. Welcome to the show, boys and girls. This looks like the drummer. What did I call him? The one who smashes his drum. The first one who ever smashed his drum kit up on a live stage TV show. Keith Moon. I'm seeing Keith Moon. I really am. It's funny how they look alike, but they don't look like us, and it's because you're looking at men with long faces and rounded, closer eyes. Look.
a narrow face with no chin. Wonky, they usually have this obtruse eye that it's like it's been inflated with air. Popeye! It's Popeye all day long, folks. Maybe that's what they was doing. They was mocking the FTMs, Popeyes. Popeye's got really short arms and big forearms, like an FTM. Like Lex Luger and, what do they call it? Brock, lesbian Nana. Brock Lesnar. He's got the Jezebel eyes, don't you think? One's almost doing Sniper Division like Jezebel's as well. No brow bone, no cheekbones, that long face. Look how long that top lip is as well. Because women have these long, elongated buck teeth. You're gorgeous women. Don't get offended by that, ladies. When I call you a five head or a buck tooth bitch. It's like I'm a big goofball man. Massive set. Oh, well, there you go. Tell the world you're a Satanist and an egghead without telling the rest of the world you're a pair of flip-flops. Look at this ballerina pose here with the elbow. He's got Bessie's arms from Happy Mondays. The way the elbows bend on a woman is slightly different. The carrying angle is different on a woman to a man. Definitely got the big eye, little eye going on, only the Popeye. Right, let's go back and we shall punch a big hole into your likeness. Just remember, they will to you. What is it? The to you of transgression. To whom do you point your finger out and stick your tongues out? To whom? It's you. They're mocking you. It's not God. God can't be mocked. It's beyond mankind's childish humour. He can laugh and find things funny. No fault in that. But when it comes to this nonsense, he's beyond it. There is no mockery of God. They are mocking you. Close set, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes. Is she rubbing her boobs there? She's having phantom feelings. That's what she's having right there. She misses the breasts. She's having phantom feelings of her old boobs. It reminds me of Sean Locke a bit as well. Is it Sean Locke I'm seeing? Maybe it is. Might be Martina Leakey that I'm seeing. She's definitely doing something there though. Is that his boyfriend? He's got big teeth. Oh, he has got big teeth. It's a good job that's a blurred picture. There's one. I didn't think he was going to get one. Is it him on the left? That must be his daughter. They're both flamingo footing, look. Look at the broken leg. And here, broken leg. Knees of separation. See, the knee is pointing outwards towards the 8 o'clock. There, on both sides. Do you sit like a man or a woman? Oh, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Let's go back. That is a big mouth. That is a big mouth, mate. And that's a little one. A tiny tongue. Talking about your tiny tongue, tiny tongue. Looks like he's doing as above, so below. No, he's just putting his hand up, Pete. Yeah, whatever. Look at those hips. Did you ever know you're my chicken nom nom? There's a nice picture. Looks drug crazed, but I'll take it as a 50-50. It's the closest we've got so far. And then I can take that as a first. Did I have a second? I don't think I did have a second. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah. Oh, what's that? They're both doing it, look. They're both doing it. Look at that diamond. Look at that diamond. Right, there's two flamingos. Where's me? Oh my gosh, look at them shoulders. When's the last time you wore a mesh net top that showed your nipples through the top, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv. I ain't never wore a see-through mesh top where my nipples poke through the holes. Causes a bit of chafing, that does, love, but look at them shoulders. How many fake flat earthers do you think are going to look like that when you take the jumpers and big jackets off them? How many of them are going to have shoulders and a small chest plate like that? Elvis was famous for twisting his hips in those positions too. It's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. And when I was at the it's Donald Dragon. At the car boot earlier on, there was a load of Elvis memorabilia laid out on a sheet, and it was like 10 albums. And as I went from face to face, it was so obvious for me. Honestly, it was unbelievable. I just wanted to go flip, flop, all the way down there. I don't think Dodgy Dave, that's what he called himself. I said, Ray said, what's your name? He said, Dodgy Dave. I love car boot sales. You meet some right characters. It's an English thing. I don't know what you call them in America, but people pull up with their cars on a big field and sell all the old knickknacks that they've got. But in amongst all the old knickknacks and stuff, you know, garage sale stuff, there's a load of like fake copy fakers, counterfeiters everywhere, and it's so funny when you meet them, because they're just like Del Boys trying to sell you a bargain. In the shops, love, in the shop, that'll cost you 100 quid. 100 quid for all that makeup, all that perfume right there, 100 quid. I'm doing it today, one price, tenner. All that bag, yours, for a tenner. You gotta have the gift of the gab. Sweet talk, those ladies. Look at those elbows out on both of them. Tell me why. Tell me why they got their elbows out when they're pretending to run like that. That's not how men run. Women run like that. The cartoons are doing it as well, lot. Or they try to... No, they're not mimicking these two, are they? The cartoons are just literally mimicking them. What is that? Val's Vizeza. I can't say it, but it's like a kid's film. The Batman. They always wear... The FTMs always wear it, don't they? Because you have a bar mitzvah and a bat mitzvah, don't you? Do you think it's just by chance that motorbike, those handlebars look like devil horns coming out of his head? Do you just think it's by chance? Especially with the wall as well. You've got the Freemasonry in the background, and then look at the state of this. It's not by chance that they do these pictures. Definitely looking satanic. Remember, you never left Babylon. You're still in chains. It's not by chance. You know, he's just on some swings at the fairground. No, they chose him on purpose to show him wrapped in chains the way you are. You're wrapped in the devil's lies. Chains and chains of lies weighing down on you. And you don't notice. But I do. I'll tell you now, I do. I saw the kingdom of God, of heaven. And yeah, it's a physical place, but it resides within you. You are connected directly to it. But your connection's been severed. You don't believe. You don't even think that God's... You can't even bother to look into research to see if God's real or not. You just took everybody else's opinion for it. And I've done it all my life. I empathise with you on this part. I did it as well. Just listen to the people on television, the school teachers. It's all the same rhetoric. Have you ever seen that video where he's flicking from news channel to news channel to news channel to news channel, and every single one's got different newsreaders, but every single line and script, because that's what it is, it's script. Every single line and word on paper is the same script throughout the television land. I broke free. I want to break free. They love to put it in the songs. They can't get out of here. We gotta get out of this place. They can't get out of here without repenting, and they won't do that because they're the cause of it all. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, which for me would be knowing that God, in the beginning there was the Word was God, God is the Word, the truth, that's God. So they know the truth and they refute it. that would be blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, right? Inside of you, knowing that this is the truth, God exists, but you're going to go totally, just like Satan did, you're going to go totally against his words. And now look where we are. We're at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Look! We're at the Kid Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Do you know why they called it the Mad Hatter? Because they used to line the rim of the hat with mercury, apparently, and it would seep through the skull and turn the wearer insane. The Mad Hatter's Tea Party. They love to tell you these things. Or at least it's their quotes. Kirsten brought it up the other day. Someone called her a witch because she brought up the fact that Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and disciples' names are English. Well, the translation is certainly English, that's for sure, because Saul became Paul, right? So the etymology, if you look at them, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is 2 Hebrew, 1 Greek, 1 Latin. Name etymology. Again, all this information comes from them. Whether that's the absolute truth or not, I've got no idea. But I remember when I first started to love God and embrace Jesus' words, someone came in and went, "Don't you find it funny, Peter, that they've all got English names?" And I thought about it. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Stephen, Bartholomew, Bart, Simpson. I thought about it, but then it's a translation. Whatever actual names or sound of, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about sounds, not spellings. Like Peter, P-E-T-E-R, in Russia and Poland is P-Y-O-T-Y-R, Piotr. Well, if you're going to call her a witch, I can't, look, there's no hatred welcome here. Kirsten's never done anything wrong here. And just because she said Matthew, Mark, Luke, was it you that said that, Rachel? Just because she brought up Matthew, Mark, Luke and John being English names, well, that would have been my first thought as well, that they are English translations, but the sounding of words are totally the same. Like when they explained Yahusha because his name was stapled to the bottom of his cross. It might not even be a cross, it might be a stake that they nailed him to. They just show us a cross. A cross is a sword inverted, right? Put into the ground, like you've given up the fight. That's the symbology of it. But Jesus never gave up. He continued to live thereafter, because there's a place for us all to go. This is just, at the minute, it's Satan's world, right? It used to be God's world and God's children, and slowly it was poisoned and polluted until the image of God, which is this, male and female, the females were turned into male lookalikes. They're not males, they're always going to be female. They just look male to you because they've got hairy arms, no boobs. He's also got no jaw, no brow bone, no shoulders. The devil's done his best to deceive the whole world. Once you're open to that concept, that it is the truth, that the devil has deceived everyone, then you take everything that's said to you with a pinch of salt. I say don't be offended when a troll says something to you. Don't be offended when a family member calls you crazy. Just take it with a pinch of salt. You are far in advance of their way of thinking. Why get upset about it? Don't get upset about it. We live in a world where the terrible have taken over. And they are terrible people. I'm not saying this person's terrible. What's happened to him is a terrible thing. Here, what has happened to her is a terrible thing. For that, I cannot judge. We've all been deceived and persecuted. If this isn't persecution of a woman, I don't know what is. But now they're convincing our children that it's okay to do this to yourself. And because they don't have a moral compass, i.e. no spirituality, no link to God, it makes it really easy for the devil to deceive them and do this. This person didn't choose to be like this. This person was done from birth, and that is a terrible, terrible thing to do to a newborn baby. I don't care what anybody says. Justice will prevail because God is in control. It's not Satan. And God allows this to happen because most of mankind doesn't care. Why does God let this happen? Because no one cares. That's why. Just a select few of us that do care. So when I find beauty in and I found it all over in some of the strangest places, darkest places, I found beauty and love. Kind people is what I'm talking about. And it's a beautiful thing when you find someone who's absolutely caring. It's when you hear about people like that who get hurt or bad things happen to them that you makes you real angry, because these people don't do anything wrong ever. You know, in terms of personality and nature, they're just kind people. And the trolls take advantage of that. Just remember that, you guys out there. The trolls take advantage of this, of your kind being and nature. Which is why Jesus said, don't cast your pearls among the swine. The horrible truth is that they take children from birth and turn them into something they're not. And then these people have to... the whole life is spent winking their eyes at you, sticking their tongues out at you, because you haven't found the truth. You don't see it. You just think that's a man winking his eye, but it's a woman winking her eye to Satan. Acknowledgement that she's part of Legion. And Legion of many. Jesus said that they are many. And they are. Just for every single celebrity in every country to be flipped and their families around them and friends, that's millions of them. Maybe a third of the world. I've got no idea, because I don't know how many people are here. I'm told it's 8 billion, but there you go. She offered me garlic for toothache. Yeah, garlic's a cleanser. If you've watched anything about Barbara O'Neill, Barbara, even though Barbara is, she offers remedies. That's what we're talking. It was a remedy. It's not at all a remedy over the other two given. Bonjela is an anaesthetic. I use that. I don't have any garlic, fresh garlic to crush down and shove on the tooth, but God put all the cures in the plants around us. I don't have to be told this. That's why illnesses, pharmacia, harm, make the money, because they make something that's not natural. They patent a synthetic version of whatever it is they're making, whether it be a synthetic cannabis oil or a synthetic garlic oil. They have to patent it to make money out of it, because you can't patent a carrot because God made it. You can't patent a turnip because God made them. But if you change it in some way and make it your own, then you can patent it. And that's what these people are all about, making money. And that's what all people do, all their lives, right? You've chased a paper trail. The money don't even exist, it's in your head. They don't have the money. Think about it. Your work creates that money. Until you've worked, that money doesn't exist. Do you get it? Yeah. It's that simple. It's the simplest way I can put it to you. There's nothing that Satan can do to you once you find God and the baby Jesus. I'm telling you. Nothing ever happens. Nothing happens at all. The needle returns to the start as a song we all sing along like before. Lost sheep is what God's looking for. His lost children. I'm taking that as your 50-50. He's looking for his children, the ones that can hear his voice. The ones that know the word when they hear it. The truth. For me, the first time was Legal Name. That started this off, but the eye-opening rabbit hole that Legal Name is, and how they've taken my name and stolen my name off me, and my name puts me in prison, not jail, was fascinating. But the moment I spoke those words, I'm not spinning, God appeared. For the first time in my life, truly. He didn't appear before me, but he appeared inside of me. That's why the kingdom of heaven is within me. I understand this now. In that reckoning that I'm not spinning, God took away all the bad parts of me. Like a silversmith. He sat down and he put me through the fires of the truth and burnt away the impurities. And even now I still don't feel like I'm in his image, because I can still be suckered by a lie. I can still be lied to, believe a lie. I don't worry about the way people think about me, saying I'm crazy, the Bible, and you're a Bible basher, oh my gosh. I'll say it again. It's not the parts of the Bible that I don't understand that bother me. It's the parts that I truly do understand in the Bible that really can bother me. Because once you know he's real, God, once you know God exists, and you know what they're doing to the children in this world, it should make everything around you repugnant. The music they make, the TV shows and the films they make. I can't watch hardly anything anymore like I used to. I used to be able to sit in front of the telly all day. YouTube, blasting through it. Now, all I see, if I go over to Twitter, all I'm going to see is fucking fight videos. It bores me, it really does. People being nasty to each other. Division of black and white people. Oh my gosh, she got any clothes on? She has leggings. Bridget Macron. Oh, did you see Bridget Macron smack Macron? I'll tell you what I did find strange though. I don't think anyone pointed it out on the picture. Where is it? Look, always fighting, look, always fighting. Black on white, white on black. They just want to cause division around the world. Some bloke praying in the middle of the tram lines. Sinus treatment, cranial fracture release. Is that what they were doing with the... Oh my gosh! That is gross. Look, fighting. All I see is fighting. Airport staff. Oh my gosh. Look, more fighting. It bores me. Sorry. She's having dinner on the... Well, she must be in a rush. Holy moly. That looks terrifying. I've seen people fall through that, haven't you? It's terrifying, isn't it? Where is that video I'm looking for? Oh, this Liverpool thing here. I'm in two minds about it. If anyone's watched it, fans were hurt, appears to be open, cars seen on the road mixing with fans. That's right. Because anybody from Liverpool is not going to get mad on parade day if you get stuck in traffic. So what? They're all your fellow townspeople celebrating the win. And I know it's a load of bollocks because all footballers are women and they're celebrating a bunch of false idols. But when I saw when all I've heard all day is that 20 odd people are dead and all this. I don't know what the actual numbers are. But when I actually watched it, I just thought, nobody's dead. A person gets bonneted on the car itself. That looked a little bit fast. That's all I'm going to say. Not killing speed, that's for sure. But it was fast. But I'm telling you now, I've seen that many stuntmen and stunt films bounce off car bonnets, because car bonnets are designed to flip a person away from the car, not under it. That's what they're designed to do, or tip you over the top or off to the side. That's what a bonnet does. He speeds up, hits one person, and then he drives straight into a crowd, is surrounded, and then he drives about another 10 feet. But he's not doing it with speed. He does ram a load of people. But from what I was hearing last night, when I was falling asleep, it was horrific and everything was terrible. It might be another psyop. I don't know, I ain't looked yet. Wait till I see the face of the driver. Look, fighting. Look what they've done to society. And they're all natural people hating each other. Starship Pez dispenser. Oh, is that Elon's rocket? Ronaldo. Where's this bloody video I'm looking for? Macron, here. Why is it not showing it? All I've seen all day is Macron getting smacked. Dogs. How excited he is. He knows it's bedtime. Go to your bed. Bridget Macron's penis. I don't know if that one's a Photoshop. Oh, is that the car license plate? What is it? Could not find the details. Not found. On the car license plate. This is another thing. I saw the license plate getting ripped off the car. Someone ran up to the car and ripped the... They put the windows in, look, but someone ran up and took that license plate off. That license plate apparently doesn't exist. He should never have been there. Tommy Robinson freed from... She never spent a night in prison ever. It's nonsense. I don't know. The bear, yeah, I've seen that one. Why is it not show? What is that? Oh, it's a camel. I couldn't work out what that was. A boat does look like a car. Why don't you just get a car, mate? More fighting. Is that Liverpool again? Kids were getting squashed and crying. People were queuing. Is that all the Liverpudlians getting together after what happened there? This face, this is the driver, 53-year-old. I was thinking it doesn't even look like a dude. 53 years old. It's just a glare. It's almost like they blurred his face out as well. There. No. There. Still can't see it. I saw a better one than that earlier on. Cover up. Liverpool attacker initially reported 53 white male, turns out young, not white. What? That looked like a white person. And definitely not what they wanted you to see. No. This guy jumped in the police car. I swear down, this one jumped in a police car. The what? There was a suspect British man was put into a police van with the MP33 on the side. Was it really? Well, this is the one I saw, right? And he got into the police car whilst this was happening, whilst the car was running people over. That driver did not look like him anyway. This one got into that's a police car. He got into it. He put the sirens on. He then put the policeman's helmet on, the cap, and was dancing around the car, and everybody was laughing their heads off, filming it. This is something totally different. That is the car there, though, isn't it? Right? Rush the false narrative, delay the truth, blame you when you notice. So even they're already onto it, look, saying it's not real. I said when I saw look at the state of these women. Little beefy women, look. There's a big one, size of her ass cheek. That is chicken nom nom land, that is. That is a big girl, isn't it, that is. I mean, that's a big girl, little girl, but that's a Mike Tyson girl, isn't it? But that thing on the right was a honey monster. Look at the size of that ass. Oh yeah, the Liverpool thing. So there's a young lad. Look, it was all fun and games. This guy was having a laugh with security, look, playing football with him. I found this video quite funny, actually. And when they took the ball off him at the end, you should hear the crowd. And then they catch him here. Listen to the crowd, it didn't make me laugh. It's like pantomime. But that's an harmless crowd, right? That's just harmless people, right? Is that Tommy Robinson? From hobo to hero. That looks like Tommy Robinson. Hero. Look at that squashy face. Look at the little coffee bean eyes. False turkey teeth. Tiny dental arch. Pointed chin. Where's your jawbone? Tell me, where's your square jawline? Where is your square jaw? Why is it shaped like a spoon? Looks like the Jezebel. Stick a beard on it. Balls. That's right. Where is this video I'm looking for? Oh, look at that little poopy. Uh-oh. Someone got stuck in the train doors, didn't they? That's a boy. Is that Bridget McCron? Oh my gosh, that's Bridget McCron as a boy. Where is this video of Bridget McCron? Have they taken it down? AI! Has it got sound? I'm looking for the damn video. They're taking that one down as well. AI is off its nut, innit? You see, that's the other thing. How do you know half of these stories that you're watching are not AI generated as well? It's not a full English without black pudding.
Constable Detective Officer Peter Pisspot from Twat Valley Police. Assalamu alaikum. No doubt many of you will be aware of the terrible incident that took place at a Liverpool FC parade yesterday, where a car ploughed into a crowd of people. Dozens of people were injured, and although this is
not real, this is a parody show.
an ongoing investigation, we are able to divulge that a white man has been arrested in relation to the incident. A white British man has been detained, and what we can reveal is that he is a white man. If he hadn't been a white man, he would of course have kept his ethnicity secret for several days in the interests of diversity and inclusion, before possibly referring to him erroneously as a Welsh choir boy. As it is, the white man arrested him.
That's all they've told us, a white male did it. Where is the bloody videos? I can't find either of them two videos. It should be read in schools, of course it should. They can read everything but the Bible. Cheese rolling, I don't know why you do it. I really don't. The ones that go down backwards and then throw themselves. Not there, look, yeah, the ones that go down backwards. I'm surprised he's still got a neck. Watch this, he comes in from here, watch, in black.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh, how is he still alive? Right, where's this bloody Macron video? And where's the other one? I like this meme, it makes me laugh. See, they've still got these up, but they're not showing what actually happened. He's not going to kick him up the backside, is it? No. Fist clenched. Someone's having a bad day. As if they're not showing it. Do you know what? If I click on the picture, will it be there? AI? Or is that real? That might be real. But that's not what I want to show you. That's not real, surely. Smack her on. This is it. There, look. And then he sees the camera. Right, but that's still not the video I'm looking for. This is the one. Look, Emmanuel, blah, blah, blah. What? That one ain't got it. Has it? On the first one I saw earlier on, this stewardess here, is that the shoulder showing on the shirt here on blood? Right there, watch. No, it's a lapel, is it? The one I saw earlier on, that stewardess, it's not long enough. When she puts her arm down, all of that is ripped and there's blood coming out of it. But I don't know if that's real either now. But the first bit's real, this one, where he gets slapped in the face, like. Both hands. Then he realises he's on camera. That's my favourite bit, when she waves to the camera, she realises there's a camera looking at her. Bridget McConn's definitely pushing her away, right? Where is the actual footage? She's doing my head in. "13 seconds. I don't know if it's going to show it again. It's not long enough. Oh, maybe it was AI that I saw earlier on. This, it might not have been this person actually. That actually looks like Bridget McCrum. There! That's what I saw. Is the flight attendant having a bad day too, or is she hurt? Look, all her shoulders ripped open and the bloody shoulder. That's what's been cut off. That's what I wanted to show you. If that's real and not AI. But it's strange, right, that on the other videos up here, that they cut it off just before it gets to that picture. Where was it? Here. 12 seconds. It's like if it went to the 20-second mark, you'd see exactly that picture when she drops her elbow. If it's there, is it there? Let me have a look at her face again. She looks Asian. Right, come back. There. That is the same person, isn't it? That's why I was asking, that red thing on her shoulder, is it on that video? It was a side view of that apparently, but I don't know if that's AI or not, I'm not sure. But it looks like it was taken off the television, doesn't it? Maybe Macron did something with the flight attendant. That's what I wanted to show you. What was the other one? Oh yeah, the Liverpool thing. Is that it? No, that's the face again. Does he look 53? He don't even look like a man. It looked like a spoon jaw. I didn't see a square jaw, I saw a spoon jaw, like a Tommy Robinson jaw. Bullshit. Langman. There it is. Booted. And then he stops. He's lucky to be alive if that's real, I'm telling you. Someone filmed it from above. When I saw it, someone was filming from above. Flipped off the bonnet.
No! What the? Oh my God, Allah. Oh my.
And then he stops. So it was only about 10 feet, look. The car barges everyone out the way as far as I could see.
What the? Oh my God, Allah.
Up on the bonnet, round the
Oh
sides.
my God.
The car doesn't go up and over anyone at all, if you look at it. It does not go up and over anyone. It's like the people in front of it knew how to get out of the way of it. And that is my forensic view on it, I'm telling you. From about here. If he'd driven over anyone, the car would have gone up and down. It would have bounced like a sleeping like a car does on a sleeping policeman.
What the? Oh my God, Allah. Oh my God.
10 feet. He pushed them all. The question is that section of the crowd here and that driver a psyop? Just this section around here. Are they real Liverpool fans? Or is it a psyop? Too slow, mate. You see, the problem is, and I showed it the other... Where's my keyboard? The problem is, I showed, what was it, David Druckenfield. This is the biggest Liverpool disaster there's ever been. David Druckenfield. There you go. This is a woman for sure. And this whole thing, look at the number as well. As above, so below, 96. As above, so below. Images. Well, this is a woman. This is here as an old grandma woman. 96 people died, allegedly. And when I went back and looked at the footage, it was fake. The actual people getting squashed was fake. There's the Chief Inspector walking, look. So that's the biggest Liverpool disaster. Compared to what we just looked at, where the car, it didn't kill anyone, it didn't drive over anyone. It's been made out much worse than it is. When I first heard it, I thought it was like that. There was one in America where someone just literally gunned it through the crowd. And that was terrifying. There's no, I don't think that one was fake. The people were just mashed. That one that we just saw, it just looked like a car pushing people out the way and then stopping. Whether it's real or not, it'll be a different question. But it certainly wasn't the guy with a beard. He was getting in. That's what I wanted to show you. The guy with the beard getting in the police car. The one they said is the perpetrator. Is that the face of the person? No, that's Gareth Southgate. Another shot of the face. That's the female digit ratio. This, I was looking at Knuckles first. I was looking for, if it was a bloke, I was looking for Meatball Knuckles. But what I ended up catching my attention was this long index finger. Watch closely. The ring finger's extended, look, and this one's bent. That could still be longer than it is, and it's already longer than that one. That's a female hand. I said that looked like a female jawline there. Mind you, it's possible for a man to have a female digit ratio. I agree. I've seen plenty of people out there when I've done checks showing it. That's a big telly you broke, little girl. That's a prank. Sorry. Where is this bloody video? Oh, MP3, there you go. So, the first police vehicle to pull up at that Liverpool event was MP33. What are the chances? What are the chances of a 33 fighter being right there in your face? Oh, they've all noticed it. Apparently, he was right, Alpha. There it is. For those of you that haven't seen it, MP33 fighter. Sylvester's Gate. Look at the state of that. Size of the ass. Sylvester Stallone had a right ass on her. Oops. Where's that video? Come on. More fighting. Welcome home. Back where he belongs. What a load of shit. All I've done is make her grow a beard. She hasn't been to prison. She's been about as close to prison as the Queen of England has. Are you kidding me? They keep showing that face. Oh, I missed a bit where they pulled the number plate off. For some reason, they took the number plate off. Is that the driver there? Is that what he looked like? That looks nothing like that person. That does not look like a 53-year-old man. I can't find this video. I wish I'd saved it. He's got a big chin, hasn't he, that policeman? Oh man, I don't know what's going on in the world. Oh look, her shoulder is ripped open, look. I didn't think it was, but it literally, well, why is it ripped open if she's on the outside of the plane? That's what's getting me. Why is that all ripped open and the shoulder bleeding if she's on the outside of the plane? I know, the plane's doors are already open. Yeah. Okay. Still looks like Jezebel. Oh look, Victoria's Secret models. Oh my gosh, did you see the size of that pal? Wait for it. Awooga! Oh, that is a posing pouch right there. Mate, that's a dick. Mate, that's a dick. Final answer. Penis, final answer. There, look, they're going to nick the number plate. Look, do you see them take the number plate? Right there, look. Why did they nick the number plate? All these questions and more. Elizabeth Farrell, yeah, it's a woman. All they do, it really bores me. All they talk about is the actual symbology. They talk about the finger signs, the Masonic hand signs. They're not actually telling you that Masons are women. They're not telling you that. That Mossad are all girls. They're not telling you that. Squashy little I hate hair face. Is that the human skeleton in a fat person? Oh my gosh, he's a big fella, isn't he? The face again, look. What's that? An ex-police car. Can anyone tell me further? Why? What's that? Do any police cars get this thing on the back of the boot? Is that what he's pointing out? Yeah. See if I can't find that other video. In future, I'm gonna put them to one side when I find them. I am. This bores me as well, where it says eliminated. None of them die. It's all made up nonsense. Like, who's that famous one who had the car crash? Just Matt? No. Paul. What's his name? And then saying that it's Tim, what's his name, from Freedom Children thing. Look at them. They're all women. This one. I got to admit, they do look alike, but they're not the same age. They're not the same. They don't even have the same eyes. I'd say they were sisters. This Muslim cleric versus Tommy. It'd be nice to get a picture of them side by side. Wouldn't it? Let's go back. There! This is it! Look, this is the one that they said got arrested, the 53-year-old bloke. But he's not. He was messing around in the cop car, look. Having selfies, look! That's the one I was looking for. There you go, now I've seen it. Oh my gosh, what is that? Lindsay Lohan, male Q angle. Yep. Straight legs, knees together. Dude. Right, let's come back. Before I got distracted. There you go. So when it comes to anything that these people say and do, I just take it with a pinch of salt. Even that with the footage that we just seen with the car, I was told this morning by multiple people, have you seen it? He killed loads of people. And I was thinking, well, I'll go and have a look when I get home, after I've been to the car boot and that. And then when I got home, I saw that. I was like, he didn't even drive over anybody. The car didn't go up and down once. Which, if you're driving over people, you expect that to happen. The car go up and down, suspension-wise. Alright, let's go back. Walking. He looks like Frank Skinner. Where's that one? Look at those arms akimbo. What's going on there? Trying to look like a man. He looks like the Slender Man. There's a gate. I just saw a gate. Where is it? There. From Flamingo again. Where's my mints? There it is, but from the side. That's no good. Come on. And that's it. Do you know what? I will take that one as well then. And then we're done. Do 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 do. Yeah, Paul Walker, that was it. Paul Walker. Soft female eyes, flat forehead, pink lips, small high set ears, blah 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 blah. But they say that Paul Walker is, who's that one from the children, the slave trade, the traffickers? Oh, what do they call it? Is it Tim? Yeah, they're saying that Paul Walker is this person, right? There, they're saying that's Paul Walker. And then they do this lot, this bores me, this absolutely bores me when they partition the face with two, because all I'm looking at is two females. I'm not looking at the same person, I'm just looking at two females. And that right there, Paul Walker, does not look like the other one, Tim, what's his name? I can't remember his name. There. Jim Cavell. Jesus. Tim Ballard. Tim Ballard is Paul Walker. This is another one that they do. And this is another one of the faces where they split the two pictures and then put them back together. They look similar. The best I'll give you is Sisters again. Yeah, again. Sisters born, I don't know, in different counties. Whatever. Twins born separated. Sisters separated. But that does not look like Paul Walker to me. Not at all. Paul Walker's eyes were way softer. way softer. Big Cupid's bow. Top lip, big long top lip look, close set eyes, no brow bone, tiny high set ears. Not the same person, I don't care what anyone says. I've seen so many of these done now, where they split the face with the person they're targeting. Like Adolf Hitler and Walt Disney. I've seen one with Adolf on one side, Disney on the other. You've only got to go to pictures of them as children, and it's game over. But the thing about the AI that we've seen, like that one with P. Diddy and that kissing in prison, it's out of control, right? How many of the actual things we've watched are AI? That's the question, because they've had the AI technology to be able to manipulate real-time footage with AI. They've had that capability for at least, I don't know, 30 years before they told us about it. Right, let's go back. I still haven't finished this investigation. I keep getting skewered. There we go. Gates. It was 4 and we're done. Yeah, we're done. Do you know what? I'll take that as your face. I like it. Davor, go back for fails forensics. Next. Zook. Zusi. I don't know how you say it. Amazon Music. It's a singer, is it? Swiss actress. Maybe not. He's got a square jaw. Oh, it's definitely. And look at that cheekbone. Look at that male cheekbone sticking out. Widest part of a man's face is below his eyes. Look. Can you see it? Images. He reminds me of who's the witch? Who's the one who does the spirit cooking? Marina Abramovich. That's what I'm seeing. He's had his chin took apart and bolted back on. Still a massive jaw. Look, wide, widest, wide again. It looks nothing like the Tom Felton picture, does it? Egghead with the rounded eyes. Look how rounded that right eye is. There it is without the exception. Coffee bean eyes. No brow bone. Egg-shaped head. Let's go back. Joseph Gorgoni. That's a right egghead. Right, this is a dude. There's a woman. There's a girl. Look, reminds me of Prince. Claude Vega. Never heard of him. Let's go back. And we're out of pictures. Not happening. We're leaving. Walking. Yeah, it's not happening. No pictures. See you later. Next. Blaise Bersinger, Swiss author. Author. I don't fancy your chances. Images. Yeah, this ain't happening. I should have seen a gate straight away. There's no pictures. Go straight to walking. Oh, might have him. If that's him, that's definitely from Flamingo. The broken leg is there. The foot's out at 4 o'clock. Look. Oh, there's no pictures. That's the only gate. It's terrible. I don't even know if it's him. Oh, it might be him. If that's him. Still no good to me though. Let's go back again. Face-wise. That's a long face. I don't see any brow bone. The sloping, rounded jaw of a woman. I've got no trachea, no Adam's apple. On facial recognition, I say it's a woman. Oh, nice hips. As above, so below almost. Yeah, a woman, but there's no gates. Next. Gardy Hutter. Images. Deep set eyes. Low set ears. Look at that. Teeth. That is a big set of dentures. They didn't look so big in that other picture, but they are big. Your hands are big as well. Your face is wide, very wide. Wide, wide, wide again. We got a Getty seal of approval on him. But we ain't got no gates. We're going to be leaving again. Let's get rid of them. Walking. Right there. Gardy Hutter. Oh, it's a long range shot, but it is male. It does look male. Is that you there as well? That's a good one. Is that meant to be a dude? That one's alright. We can take the other one. And we're done. Got 2 gates. We'll take them. 1, 2. Shave image. There we go. I need your face. Let's go back again. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. We'll take that one. It's a little bit small, but it'll do. I got the gates. Next, Bertrand Russell. I've already done that. I did it for Juice the other day. Oh, we might be at the end here. Leslie Ash, we might be at the end. Sophia Loren, we might be at the end. I think we are at the end. Venetian, I still want to see that. Yeah, we are. We're at the end. Lovely requests. Let me bring some over from Facebook. I do believe I've got some. Nicholas, I like. No, I did that one. Mario Blingo. Whatever his name is. I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I don't care. Charlie Kirk. We've definitely done Charlie Kirk. That's not going to happen. Amy Grant. I don't think there's any gates on Amy Grant. Oh, I've already done it. Bertrand Russell again. Claude Lelouch I've done. John Alkin. There's one. Jadanka Kusor, I've done that one. Tony Abbott. As if Abbott's not on list. Abbott's been done, surely. Are we sure you've searched that? Have you searched my part properly? Nope. Not that one. What's that one? Arkin and Seka. Alright, we'll put it up there. Don't know what it is. Galena Aziza. Close that one. Galena. Yeah, that's a metal. It came up as a piece of metal. Petra Colden. No, don't create. Stop. Yeah, you bitch. There we go. Jean-Luc Reichmann. Luis Montenegro. I've done that one. Amir Dabib. I think I might have done that one as well. Kerry Browett Caswell. Jim's wife, husband. Annie Knight. I've done that one. Done them. Have I done that one as well? I do believe I have. Yeah, done that. There. Right, come back to you lot. There we go. That one. And there we go. Right, give me some requests if you've got any. David Blunkett. Have I not? I've done Blunkett. I've done Blunkett. I know I have. Someone asked me to do the dog. Look at them rounded eye sockets. Tell me again how women don't have rounded eye sockets. Coralie Woods. Coralie Woods. Oof. Grayson's? What on earth is a Grayson? Is this the right person? I'm assuming it is. Right, next. Debbie Van der Zanden. Debbie Van der Zanden. Zander. That one. Debbie Van der Zander. What name? No write up on it, Jews. Catherine Austin Fitz, already been done. Bram Stoker. Oh, you might have me there with Bram Stoker. I don't know if I've done him. Ooh, you might have. She got closer eyes. I'm done. That's an FTM. Look how close together those eyes are. You got to be kidding me. She's almost a Cyclops. That's a big triangle, isn't it? Catherine Austin Fitz. I've got to look now. I'm sure I've done it because I know the name. Catherine Austin Fitz. We've already been there. Look, it's still remembering from doing it last time. It still remembers. It's not even been. Can't be that long ago, because it's still in me search history. Catherine Fitz. It's got to be in the last year or so. I've already done it. Been there, done that. Oh, gosh. At least I ain't got toothache today. Julie Egger. I can see a Getty seal already. Marty Feldman. That's quite the long arm you've got there, isn't it? And the big head. And the wide. Look at those cheekbones. Look at the shadow of the cheekbone protruding. Next, D.W. Brown. D.W. Brown. Closer eyes. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Pointed chin, upside down eggheads. It's a woman, final answer. Nafati Brothers. Nafati Brothers. Got no right up, Luke. Jamil and Jamal. Identical twin brothers. Sisters then. Where am I next? Eddie Mitchell. Eddie Mitchell, two first names. Stephen Lawrence. What? The black girl? I've already covered it. It's been done. I've done the parents. Stephen Lawrence. Is that who you're on about? This Stephen Lawrence. It's already been done. That's a girl. Proved it on the parents and the so-called assailants. It's already been done. Two first names. Stephen Lawrence. Two first names, Ali. Aldo Massioni. Aldo Massioni. Italiano. Roland Gerard. Roland Gerard. Giroud. Roland Giroud. Arthur Simpson Kent. Arthur. What is it? Simpson. Yeah, Simpson Kent. Bernard Blyer. Bernard Blyer. Bernard Blyer. Leonora Smee. Leonora Smee. No write-up, Jews. Next. Claude Ziddy. Claude Ziddy. Woman on the head alone. Look at David Carradine for a split second. Muriel Dark. Muriel Dark. That's the one I'm looking for. Looks like Bardo. Paul Stobbs. Paul Stobbs. The singer. Is that who I'm thinking of? Pigeons. Oh, maybe not. I've already done that person. I'm sure we have. There's no write-up anyway. L retracted. Bernard Menez. Bernard Menez. French actor. Karen Hassan. Karen Hassan. Sim humorist. Sim humorist. So if I write Arthur humorist, already been done. I've already looked at it, haven't I? I've already looked at it. Swear it's already been done. Thierry Lelourent. Thierry Lelourent. Girl. Final answer. FTM. Left picture. Kem Minnick. Kem Minnick. Minnick. That is a big set of king collarbones. Casey Stern. Casey Stern. No write-up. Don't fancy your chances. Next. Ikram Abdi model. Ikram Abdi. Ikram Abdi Omar. Ikram Abdi model. Oh, it's the same person. That's a boy. He would have been a very handsome young man. Abdi had left him alone. Size of his mouth. Huge face, huge neck. Yeah, that's a dude. Fikret Abdik. Oh my gosh. Fikret Abdik. He's got a write up with no picture. Right, that'll do. That's plenty. Keep us going for a few days. Back to the start. There. Okay. Bring that one across. There we go. Small glasses. Just for openings. Just for opening. Close set eyes. Flat forehead. Images. It's an author. You got no chance. I'm just going to see pictures of books and eggheads. That'll be it. Right, I'm not going to waste my life. I'm going to go straight to walking. And there's my answer. There isn't any. So that's not getting proven. I need a skull check, which I just did. It's an egghead. Oh, it's a woman. Final answer. Look at those hips. Let's go back. Final answer. It's a girl. Egghead. I can see the cranium of Worf out of Star Trek. Close set eyes. No brow bone. High set ears. The small mouth. Jawbone's been altered, but there you go. I'm still seeing a woman. The face is too small. It's just too small for my liking. There's no gates, so we're leaving. Next. Charlie Kirk. I've definitely done this one. Let me just double check. H's file. H's file. There it is. Kirk should find it. K-I-R-K. Search. Charlie Kirk. Searching. I quite like Charlie Kirk's open mic. I quite like the open mic. I like the way he absolutely slaps them with Jesus. I really do. She's a gummy bear though, isn't she? Look, when she smiles, she's got a right set of gums. She looks like Beavis and Butthead. Charlie Kirk's definitely been done now. He was one of my first targets because he was so prolific in the news at the time. Hello, Anna Susa, darling. How are you doing? Yeah, this one's definitely been done. It reminds me of Tommy Robinson as well. Because of the small face. The tiny triangle, the close set eyes, no brow bone, high set ears, look. Small mouth, pink lips, cupid's bow, rounded jawbone, no trachea, no Adam's apple. I don't think I missed anything, did I? Nope. Didn't miss a bloody thing. Backfire, what are you telling me? There it is. Charlie Kirk, yeah. 2 gates. Yeah, I've done it. Kirk Franklin, Kirk Douglas, Kirk Cameron, Kirkpatrick, Charlotte Kirk, Anne Kirkbride, Philip Kirkhoff, and Kirk Norcross. They're my Kirks. Got 10 of them. We got 10 of them. Thanks for playing CSI with us though. Charlie's already on the list. It's a girl. Next, Amy Grant. Now you've got me here because I'm sure I've looked and there's no gates. Let me just check the backfire. 2 first names, Amy and Grant are 2 first names, a girl and a boy name. Look at the Adam's apple, the trachea. Are you seeing them yet? It shouldn't be a difficult quest now. Excuse me, when I first started doing this, and there was only a few teachers around, and they were very brief on what they were teaching, it wasn't the way I teach, that's for sure. There wasn't outright markers that you can remember all by yourself. They just briefly spread it across. They'd say like things like large mouth or whatever, but they wouldn't do it like my checklist would instantly be short sloping forehead, brow bone, far apart eyes, look at them horrible eyelashes, they don't make me feel young at all. The wide ass cheekbones, the large dental arch, the lack of a cupid's bow, the thin lips of a man, square jawline, because we've got widest look underneath the eye, widest, and wide again, when it should be widest, narrower when looking at women. And then you've got this male plinth, the neck. It's an absolute plinth. Look at it. With a 40% bigger trachea than what women get. Amy Grant. Definitely had a look at this person. Backfire, what are you saying? There's nothing there. That means there's no gates on Amy Grant, which is why Amy Grant is not on that list. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a gate here, look. It's not a good one though, but it is a gate. That's the first time I've seen a gate on him. There's another one here, but he's overstepping, right? No, he's not. He's pausing for the camera. There's a nice space between them legs though. Same pick set. Is that him walking? No, he's standing. Is that him walking? That's not him, is it? That's Jeffrey bloody Archer. What's that egghead doing there? It's a second gate. It's not good though. Is that you? Please let that be you, Amy Grant. Gotcha. Done. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between the feet. That is not broken leg. That is not arm akimbo. Everything about that is an ironing board, a safe ball body. That is a perfect gate. Love it. Didn't have that last time. There's another one. No, it's no good. But that one's alright. Blade, but it's alright. Who's that? No, don't take me there. I don't know where you're going. I hate that when it takes me to sites. That's not you, is it? That's not you, or someone else. There's something wrong with that guy on the left, though. Why's your leg broken? Look at that bandy leg. Ooh, that's not straight at all, is it? Not straight at all. That one is, though. That's a nice straight leg. So's that one with big feet. And this one, we're at the half step. It's the only place where a woman can look like a man because she's pulling through onto the female Bigfoot shot. I still see the knee going outwards, though. It's that direction, look. Unlike these ones, look. Straight knee. That's not them. Amy Grant. That will do. Finally, give me 2 Amy Grant picks. I've got 3 actually. Is that Amy Grant as well? Mini Pearl, Visitation and Funeral Service. That's not a... Oh, that might be Amy Grant now, might it? Is that Amy Grant? When Amy Grant Tried. Yes, it is. That is Amy Grant, and so's that one. There's 2 more. Gotcha, Amy Grant. One. She's got a big square chin, hasn't she? She has though. So is that solicitor. Not the male one though. Look at the male solicitor with his big bags. That looks like a guitar. It looks like a mariachi. Look at that gait. Man, woman. And that's how simple it is. Forensics is beautiful, to say the least. Not only does it show you who these liars are and how they're lying to you, it deems God a credible creator, because you can see the intelligent design in your skeleton, the way he created the females of each species to walk differently. You see, when a hunter's tracking a deer, he knows whether it's a buck or it's the deer. He knows the difference because just like a female, she crosses her legs inward. There you go, we're done. Amy Grant, 2 first names. I got you, dude. He looks like Ozzy Osbourne's husband, Sharon Osbourne. He looks like Sharon Osbourne there. Look at that square jaw. Look at that square jaw. If someone wants to explain to me why Tommy Robin's son has got a spoonbill shaped jaw, like a shoe on, and Amy Grant here has got an absolute fecking diesel of a jawline. Look how long from the corner of the jaw to the tip of the chin that face is. And the chin protrudes over and past the forehead. Amy Grant, what a dude. It's all of them, no exceptions. That's correct. Anybody telling you otherwise is a liar. Look at that squashy face. Really soft female face, rounded subcutaneous layers of fat. Small dentals, pink lips, soft eyes, no brow bone, flat forehead, tiny high set ears. Absolute cannonball right there. Look at that blockhead. Who's got a bigger face? That's how simple it is. Just look at the faces. Who's got the bigger face? It's Amy Grant. Let your eyes drift around the picture. And you keep getting drawn back to the hard staring male. Not the soft staring gaze of a woman. The hard staring male with the big teeth. We need your face, Amy Grant. I quite like that one. We'll take it. Save image. Amy Grant fails forensics. I've been doing this so long. When I first got into it, and I said it was all of them, all my flat earth friends, well, not all of them, most of them freaked out. Gibby, Larry, because they're all connected to David Weiss and Patricia Steer and Mark Sargent. They're all underdogs, if you like, of these people. They all freaked out. It's not all of them. You're wrong. Blah, blah, blah. When they took a ratio, when they stole a ratio off me, I made it my prize goal to render as many celebrities secretly transgender as possible using the skills that I'd learned. Because that's what they tried to stop me from doing. They wanted me to not do this. Because they knew how much devotion I would give to it, as I did to the Flat Earth legal name. I gave devotion to it. I got absolutely beaten up in my own home, not my own house, my own home, dragged out of my own home. The home was then stolen by the people who beat me up from my landlady. I didn't do anything wrong to my landlady. If I did, she wouldn't let me live in this house, because this is another one of her houses. One that wasn't attached to the portfolio. She had a business portfolio with 11 or 12 houses in it, I can't remember. And then her own house and this house was separate from that. She didn't put them in. I bet she's glad she didn't put them in, because she would have lost her house and everything. They stole all her houses off her. And I was put in a position where anything that's legal we're living under maritime law. So the house is classed as lost property at sea. And they come and render that property as their own, sell it to a mortgage flipper, a building flipper, and then they flip the mortgage and sell the house onto someone else. That's a land grab on land, but they're using maritime law to do it. Anything lost at sea, 12 miles off the coast, if you find it, it's yours. If you tow it back to port, don't matter what it is, a Ferrari, the Titanic, if you could tow the Titanic back to port, it's yours. Because that's the laws of the sea. And they apply this through the legality of maritime law on properties, on your cars, and most importantly, on your children. Understanding the rhetoric, the language they use is important. Don't get me wrong, it's not a major... people always bang on about the legal name. It bores me. It does. People who bang on about the Flat Earth all the time, it bores me. Because both are instantly sorted. All you got to do is say, I do not consent. That's the legal name fraud. Out the window. Because once you realise that all the contracts are fraudulent, all contracts are null and void. All contracts, null and void. I do not consent. Boom, legal name dealt with. Flat Earth. I'm not spinning. Water's level. Boom, done, finished. Because they can't prove either of them. They can't prove the world's spinning. And they can't prove that water bends, because water's level. It proves the earth's flat. Both prove the earth are flat. You're stationary and water doesn't bend. Proves it. That's how quick it is to prove Flat Earth. I spent 6 years And I stuck to bendy water all the time, and I'm not spinning. And not one person in 6 years could prove it. I wasted 6 years of my life, basically, when I should have been studying this subject. I really should have. I was distracted. That's what they're here to do, distract you. When you're having a nice conversation in chat, they come in, they don't want you to have it, they want to distract you. Talk about something else. Don't talk about something meaningful, something that means something to you. They don't want that. The devil doesn't want you to be open-hearted and loving. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to know God. He doesn't want the kingdom of God inside of you. He wants greed. He wants lust. He wants all the things, the 7 deadly sins. He wants all of them rolled into you. Because he knows failing them put you in God's bad books. But you shouldn't worry, because Jesus paid for your sin. Your debts. All your debts were paid for by Jesus. That's why they hate his name. It's not Jesus, it's Yeshua. It doesn't. The translation of Yahushua to English is Jesus for me. Okay, it's what I grew up with. I didn't grow up with the name Yahushua. If his name is Yahushua and it's not Jesus, it's not going to affect my relationship with Yahushua, is it? And anybody out there say, "Hey, it is." Why is it? I'm surrounded by liars. Why do I have to believe his name is Yahushua? Why do I have to believe his name is Jesus? I call him brother. When I meet him, I'm going to call him brother, because that's what he is to me. He's my big brother. Jesus is my big brother. God is my heavenly Father. He's not the master, he's the servant. He came to serve. He served the whole world, Jesus. And it pisses them all off, it really does. I've been here so long, folks. And all they want to do is remove Jesus from me. They've tried to take Jesus out of my heart and soul so many times. You know, they used English names in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. Doesn't matter. It's a translation. You're not going to get into trouble with God for mistranslating or not understanding their translation. You're only going to get done for your transgressions. God had such a powerful impact on me. He really did. He absolutely changed the way I look at life, the way I talk to people. And I'm certainly not going to call Karen a witch because she recommended garlic on my tooth. My nana did as well. My mum said the same. Fresh garlic, crushed up. It's a healer. It's a medicinal. I understand it. If there's a picture of one of Karen's children holding up that sign, there's a picture of Raish doing it somewhere on one of his Facebook profiles or Twitter or something. There's a picture of Raish doing it. Young people mimic. Monkey see, monkey do. There were plenty of images of people doing this. I'm sure somewhere out there there'll be a picture of me holding up 2 fingers, the peace sign, or the OK sign, or the thumbs up, because that's what you do in a picture. And because you've seen them, because you've looked at so many images of these people doing it, you repeat it without even thinking. That doesn't make somebody a witch. I'll tell you what does though, face and fucking gate. John Alkin. On the face alone, I've got a triangle-shaped bottom half. Looks like a clown's face. Put the rosy cheeks on it. It's a woman's face. Hamster cheeks. Soft eyes. No brow bone. Rounded, soft features. Look how small that face is. And again, with the shoehorn chin. Look at the shoehorn chin. And again, the long face of a woman. That's what I saw on that driver in the Liverpool incident. I saw one of them long chins. I know it wasn't a clear picture, but that's what my brain interpreted. A woman's face. Even though they're saying it's a man. Kenny Everett, I forgot to add him. Let me add that one. Because he's not on the list. I don't think there's any gates for Kenny Everett. I have done it. I've definitely done Kenny Everett. But I don't think there's any gates. Again, pretending to be a gay man when he's not. So, for me, unless you can put the wrong skull in there, I'm not looking at a deceiver, a magician, a witch, a warlock. I'm not looking at those things. I only see those things when these don't correspond. Then I know I'm looking at a witch or a warlock. For sure, for sure. Yes, they hold up gang signs, but they don't walk around doing it all day. Where's my skulls gone? Dang it, I've lost my skull pictures. The Masons don't walk around holding up their 666s and the rabbit horns and all of this. They don't. And somewhere out there, I'm sure there's pictures of me. Maybe one of my friends has got it. When I was in the past, when I was a boy or whatever, holding up these signs, because that's what I mimicked. I mimicked what other people did. We all do it. But I don't mimic them anymore. You won't see me now holding up 2 fingers, OK signs or anything. I'm very conscious of all the things that I do. And it's only because of this subject. It changed everything for me. Flat Earth changed me a lot, don't get me wrong, and legal name, but this subject literally took away the impurities in me. It really did. I'm not saying I'm pure. I'll never be pure like Jesus. I understand that. I'm just a man. But I can be damn close. I can be the image of. I can be the likeness of. Or do you prefer to be the likeness of Satan? People are poisoned by Satan. People are abused by, children are abused by Satan. Satanic ritual abuse. These things do happen. Whether it happens on the celebrity stage, I don't know. But they definitely happen in real life. Because I know someone who just around the corner from me. He took his daughter to the woods. And got done for it. So there are definitely Satanists out there. How satanic these people are, I've got no idea. Do you know what this looks like to me? Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Antonio Subarats. It really does. It looks like you, Antonio. Antonio Subarats. Oops. Subarats. I liked Antonio. He did make me laugh. He was one of the nicer flat earthers that I spoke to, but again, I can see the girl now so clearly. I can see it, close to eyes. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like you, Billy. Looks like you, Billy. Close to eyes, the long top lip of a woman, no neck. This person was in my house, slept in this room that I'm laid on the couch in. I should have known when they brought this video out and the petrol pump here and doing this here. All of this told me exactly who you were, but I denied it because I like Fanny Lancer. Tranny Lancer, they're all part of it. Antonio's a woman, the Tranny Lancer, Fanny Lancer's a woman. This is one of the main globe, the flat earth deniers, the globe pushers. It's a doctor. He's been done for rape and it's got 5 head. So the rape story I don't believe, because it's a woman. I'm not saying that a woman can't do that. They can, but I just don't believe it. The actual lie is that these people are the ones telling you the lies. Even when you think they're telling you the truth, flat forehead, close set eyes, high set ears, pink lips, long face, widest in the hairline. Even when you think they're telling you the truth, flat earther, it turns out she deceived me. Antonia deceived me. I don't like, and I've said it before. If you're listening, Antonia, I'm not mad at you. I know that you couldn't tell me you was a woman. They let you tell me that Patricia was a man though, and that his pussy was the same colour as his arm. They let you tell me that, but they wouldn't let you tell me that you had a pussy. That's what they wouldn't let you tell me. And this picture, they always went on about this, looking up towards the heavens. It's a Masonic thing. None of this bothers me because I don't walk around doing this all day. But what does happen is that these people have to control the truth. They have to. The no man shadow, the Norman shadow, Norman, them small turkey teeth, so obvious to me now. But as I was saying, I didn't feel any animosity from Antonio. Although he was a flat earther, he wasn't meant to be my protagonist or my antagonist, if you like. I got on well with Antonio. I quite liked her. Even though she hated Jesus. Again, absolute denier of Jesus. It didn't fault me at all. Jesus said, I'd know you by your fruits. And when you deny Jesus like that in front of me, is that a female digit ratio they're showing? I didn't even notice that it is, yeah, female digit ratio showing. I didn't hate Antonio because he didn't like Jesus, didn't have any time for Jesus. But it was a pre-warning from the Bible. You will know them by their fruits. When I hear someone hating on Jesus, it's your fruits I'm listening to, right? Or someone else's fruits coming out of your mouth. Like we all done, right? We all believed stories and told stories from these people that walked on the moon. The amount of people that said, hell, I lost someone in 9/11, and they didn't. They just wanted to be part of the story. And that's all it is. Stories. And you have to discern, out of all these stories, how you got here. How this world came to be. How the life here was created. Now you can believe that it came from a big bang, an explosion. You can believe that. It's your free will. But under scrutiny, you know that all explosions do is kill and maim. They don't create life, they end life. And you believe that an explosion, something that kills, creates. It's the exact opposite of the truth. And you know this in your heart. So when you deny it, that's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit again, right? Because you know that explosions kill. There isn't an explosion in this world except for love that doesn't kill. An explosion of love is totally different. It's not an explosion, is it? It's something else. We're talking about an emotional, spiritual feeling. We're not talking about a physical blast that tears your skin from bone. We're not talking about that. Although love can feel like that. I agree. It can feel like that. But it's not the same, is it? And that's how you know when you found God. That love that I'm talking about, it expresses itself to you. In you, through you. I don't ever wish to trample on anyone's feelings whilst I'm doing this. I've apologised loads of times, you know, if I ever upset you because of something I've said. I'm sorry, but I'm winging it. I really am. God placed me here only to tell the truth. He gave me no other direction other than that. Here's the truth, Peter. You work it out. So when someone tells you it's not all of them, they're lying. Someone starts talking about cloning people. It can't be done. You've got to be kidding me. The idea that you could take one of Antonio's hairs, grow him in a bag and reproduce Antonio. The first thing is, that Antonio is going to be born female. It's not going to even look like, it will look like him, but not with a beard and all that. That's your first problem. You're going to get another girl. If you could do it. And I don't believe you can. It's just nonsense to me that you could grow a person in a bag to full-grown adulthood and then it comes out walking, talking and sounding like Antonio. Not a chance. Not an effing chance. It's nonsense. Could they clone you and then grow that clone over a lifetime, that's possible. It's a possibility that you could recreate something and grow it from my genes, but it still doesn't make sense to me. It's not going to sound like me. It might look like me, might look similar to me, but it's not. It's not going to have my character, my personality. It's not going to have the things that happened to me in its memories, which is why I just find it all bollocks, the cloning and anything like that. There are many different rabbit holes to go down. Some of them are true, and some of them are a waste of your life. Some of them are true and still a waste of your life. Unless that rabbit hole brought you back to the Almighty High Father, you haven't woken up yet. You're not even close. Until you recognise the beauty in this world that God created and His fingerprints on everything, it really is. On you, on me, it's in nature. It's even in the weather, spiraling stars and it's just all there. And I'm grateful that I see the kingdom of God. It upsets me, it truly does that. My brother doesn't see it. My best friends don't see it. Strangers I meet don't see it. Even after I teach them this stuff, they don't see it. They see the flip-flops, but still don't see God. You ask yourself this, why have they done this? Why have they hidden it from you? There's got to be a reason. And it doesn't matter which subject we're talking about, whether it's flat earth. When you get to that point, why have they done this to me? The answer is always the same. God. It's always God. Why did they make the earth a ball? Because God created it flat. If you knew it was flat, everything they said goes out the window and you're left with that same principal question. How did I get here? And I know He's joyous when His children wake up and see the lies that Satan's laid before them. And they see His kingdom. And they see Him. Without seeing Him, you see Him, right? That's what happened with me. Without literally seeing God, I can see God. I can see Him around me. I can feel Him running through me. I can see Him working through other people in kindness, in love, in comfort, in mercy. I see all of these things now and I never saw them before. Once I was blind and now I can see. When they say Jesus cured the blind man, how did He do that? The same way He did me, mate. In that story though, they say that He put mud on the eye was actually blind. Metaphorically speaking, so was I. Might as well not had my eyes. I thought I lived on a ball. I thought that women looked like monkeys. Used to have tails. Used to swing from trees. I might as well not had my eyes. God might as well made me be born blind because I wasn't using them. I wasn't using my ears. I wasn't listening. I wasn't even talking properly. There's no way I could have articulated these things in the past. And now it blows me away that people don't see His kingdom, that they don't see God. They still believe in aliens and all of this. So annoying to me. What time is it? 20 past 10. Right, I've had enough. I'm on to make a cup of tea. I'm thirsty. I'll be back tomorrow. Is it Wednesday night? What day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know. It's Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow, folks. I hope you had a nice evening with me. Join me again tomorrow, and we'll continue this quest. Antonio, you got female digit ratio. God wants you to know that you were born in an inside-out, upside-down, egghead world. God loves you. So do I. Good night. God bless and good.